What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video, and I know it's been a while. I've been playing fantasy. I told you I'm not coming at y'all with a video unless I feel inspired to come at y'all with a video. And as you see, I had a good week 13, man. The confetti is flying. I had a good week 13. I am in a lot of playoff games. 20 and counting, to be exact. I have made 20 playoff berths, and I have like 3 more pending. Yeah, I'm doing it like that. And like I said, I had a great week 13. Now you see all these wins, and you see this loss, goddammit. This is my home league. This is the kind of luck I have. With all these victories, I lose in the home league. But guess what? I'm ranked number 1 in that, so I'm going to be all right, people. My team, I don't really trust my team. Is having a rough time at the end of the season. But I'm going to be all right. I get a rematch against that same guy the first week of the playoffs. So I wonder how you guys are doing out there in y'all leagues. I'm doing okay. Fantasy God is blessing me. Anyway, just getting off of work. Let's talk fantasy football. Some of you guys missed out on that Amari performance. Some of you guys benched Amari and Robinson. I'm playing in the Guillotine League, and that's a different style league. And when I say no lie, and you got to know what the Guillotine League is. Just in case you don't know what the Guillotine League is, let me explain it for a second. So, Guillotine League is you have 16 teams in the Guillotine League. Each week, the lowest scoring person is eliminated. And by week 16, last person standing wins. That's simple. Score to stay in. Do not be the last person. Do not be the lowest person scoring. And I'm down to the last 3 right now. But this guy I was trying to tell you guys about had Robinson on his bench, Cooper on his bench, and Zeke. What you doing, man? But I have Cooper in a number of leagues, and I myself even thought about benching Cooper's, but you have to play your studs. If you have someone that has gotten over 30 points multiple times this season, like at least 3 times, it could be in a damn game he get 30 points. You got to throw him out there. I know you scared. You playing for your playoff life, and you're trying to be safe, but you got to play your studs, damn it. You gotta play him. Sorry. So I had to throw Amari Cooper. I'm like, bro, you gotta play. I don't want to throw Lockett out there, but guess what? Lockett, you gotta play. I'm worried about playing Godwin and Kupp, but guess what? You gotta play. You know who I might not play? Aaron Jones. Because a lot of that production that Aaron Jones did came when either Devontae Adams was out or Williams was out. I don't see him making them big numbers whenever both of them are in. So I'm kind of timid on him. Like I'm really in a Guillotine League. I'm not playing. I'm sorry. I knew I was going to play Anthony Miller. He put up like 13 in half-point PPR. So I don't know how well he did in full-point PPR. But once I found out Gabriel wasn't playing again, I was like, start Anthony Miller, man. Anthony Miller is a baller. I was so mad that, it took so long for him to start going off this year because he was doing so well last year, I dropped him in a lot of leagues because, the man went MIA. I was like, man, I can't just be holding you on bench, just be holding you on the bench. So, I don't even own much of them now, unless I grab them off the waiver wire. But it is what it is. You're going to miss out sometimes. You're going to miss out. I'm playing James Washington. Since Juju not playing, that means it's just going to be James Washington and Deontay Johnson going at it. And James Washington been balling. So, hey, if I need a play, I'm playing him. And it is what it is, Some of my league, I'm being forced to play Miles Sanders. We haven't got any clear. People can't drive in Houston, just letting y'all know. As far as Jordan Howard, he's doing limited practices. He still haven't been cleared to hit. So if Jordan Howard do not play, of course you playing Miles Sanders. But if Jordan Howard play, I'm really gonna be out on the Miles Sanders train. I can't really just trust him with Jordan Howard coming back. I can't do it. This is the playoffs, baby. It's the playoffs. If you have a better option, you gotta play it. I'd rather play Geis than Miles Sanders if Jordan coming back. And the thing about Geis, Thompson coming back, so that might put into Geis, take away from Geis production. So sucks. But this is the playoffs. I'm playing Jeffrey. He has a great matchup, and this is why I acquired a lot of Jeffrey. This is why I got a lot of Alshon Jeffrey, because of the string of games he would have for the playoffs. Now, it was a gamble because who knew if he would be healthy? It was a gamble. But he is here, and last week he ate up that matchup. It was barbecue chicken for him. And that's what I'm expecting to be in this playoff run. That's why I got so much of Alshon, and people just was throwing him in trades. They didn't care about Alshon. Dude, injury prone. They wasn't producing that much. But I knew it was coming, and it's here. And as long as he can stay healthy, he gonna produce. So I'm all in on him. I was in on Debo. Debo has made great use of his opportunity, but after looking at the last few games, or the last couple of games, his opportunity has been so limited. It's like if you take away the touchdown that he got in each of one of those games, he'd be a disappointment. And it's like, I can't afford that in the playoffs. So, if there's a better option, and I was willing to play him over Lockett because, Lockett haven't been playing great. And Lockett don't get that many options, but Lockett is a baller. Lockett the type that can go for over 20 points, and have done it, had these big games. So you got to throw him out there, you got to start your studs. So it is what it is. How do I feel about Lord? Or how you pronounce that man's name? I picked him up in a few leagues just to keep him out of other people's hands. I picked him up in some full-point PPR leagues, but I don't have the balls to play him. I'm sorry. I don't have the balls to play him. He will have to put together a couple of a string of consistent double-point games for me to be desperate enough. If I'm in a pickle and, he's an option, then I might be desperate enough to play him. But this is the playoffs, man. I'm looking for people with a high ceiling. I really am. And I don't think he's one of them. Where I don't have those receivers that I already discussed, I'm playing Boyd. Well, I'm playing Boyd over Deebo Samuels also. Boyd showed me something. He went through a stretch of bad games because of that backup quarterback. But that last game, that backup quarterback played and was forcing the ball to Boyd. He showed me he has that dog in him. He has that dog in him because he was dogging his defenders. And I'm like, you know what? I'm starting Boyd every week. I always had a thing for Boyd. He's got all the measurement I like. He's highly efficient. So, hey, I'm not afraid to start Boyd. Facts. Mahomes and Jackson had some tough matchups this week. I have them in a few leagues, and I almost set Darnold for Mahomes. But Sam Darnold didn't have a good last game, when he had a good matchup. So I can't trust him. This is the playoffs. I can't trust you. And I am sitting Lamar Jackson for Rodgers, because I do have a lot of leagues where I have Rodgers and Lamar Jackson, because I picked Rodgers and Lamar was my backup, and it ended up flip-flopping around, so I didn't have the balls to make that play last week when they played San Fran, and Rodgers, had a good matchup, and I said, you know what, I'm going to do it this time, because I know, Rodgers going to give me a safe floor at least. And I'm out. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. If you subscribe, like the video. Anyway, people, I think we didn't talk about enough. Sorry I've been away so long. I'll get with y'all another time. I wish y'all luck in the fantasy football playoffs. I wish y'all many championships. Look, if I don't win enough, the put on the whole hand, I should have 5 rings. At least 5 rings. You know what I'm saying? I feel better if I come out with 10. But I don't get it twisted. Look, at the end of the day, each time I get in the league, I'm playing against 11 other people. I'm more realistic. Now, I didn't make the playoffs, but I'm playing against, a number of competitive teams. Most are as good as mine. So, of course, there's skill involved with fantasy football, but there's also some luck. You can't control shit that the players do, and it's hard to predict. So, and I'm out. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. If you subscribe, like the video.